things.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Let's see if
But
it
yeah,
comes
because
up.
my
Oh
Renaissance
yeah.
grandma, yeah, my Renaissance grandmama is the one who told me that's how we supposed to do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's up there. I don't have any views yet, but yeah, it's there.
So you can get you some watch hours.
Yeah. Okay. It just popped up in my notifications. How about that?
Exactly. Look, it just came across my screen that you live. Love ya.
All
See
right.
ya
Let me type
in
in
the chat.
welcome Elock Nation.
Queen Jig saying hi. She wants to talk all light and low. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in, welcome in.
Can anybody tell us what Elock Nation stands for? Whoever gets the answer right, I'll send you some seeds.
Mm, you good? hmm Nikki, can I participate? Hey, don't hurt the harvest. Welcome in.
Look here, Tampa. Look here. It's probably been about, I don't know, it's been about 2 years now, but ask Micro Farmer and Lion Crest, Farmer Q, ask them about somebody hosting a show and then trying to win on their own show. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
I
know.
have been known.
Have a
I'm
good day.
like,
I'll
oh,
see you later. I know I did try, didn't I?
got her there safely.
Am I missing anything?
We got her
Okay.
there safely.
Yeah, we got her there safely.
It looks like Tia got it
Tia. Mm, let
at
me. Okay.
Tia Drum
Yep.
Gold at
She
9:17. I think
she
so.
got it. I just seen it. Congratulations, Tia.
Yes, congratulations, Elock Nation. She's a true Elock. Go ahead and email me, Tia, and I'll send you out some seeds. Congratulations. How about that? That was easy.
That was real easy. I would have been the first one to get it. Dang it. I
That
should have
was
got in
real
the chat.
easy. That was real easy. So how are you
I
guys?
should,
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
missing it. No, I should have dropped down and got in the chat. And then
Oh,
came back
now Tampa, I
up.
would send you some seeds, but what I had heard was you took all the seeds from the library.
Baby, they call me the seed bandit. That's what Jax call me, the
I
seed bandit.
don't think you even want my little dusty seeds.
Baby, that's another form of gold right there. Those seeds are gold.
Look, I should have brought my chicken down that I won on your channel. You sent me a crochet chicken, and it had some seed packets in there. So see, you sent me some seeds.
I did. I did. But the funny
Oh,
part
shucks.
about it is she said, oh shucks, thank you,
I
Nikki.
won. I won. I never
I know.
won anything.
You and then you forgot that you won the time.
Uh, you know what? I guess I just didn't remember what I won, but I'm like, oh, the chicken. Okay, that looks familiar. My
Yep,
brain.
yep.
Yeah.
So, well, we can get this party started. Has said Tampa the seed bandit.
The
Thanks. I am
seed
the
bandit.
seed bandit.
Stacy. She is a seed bandit, Stacy. Hey, Happy
Uh,
Mac, how you doing?
hey,
Tampa
Happy Mac.
seeds is equals gold. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's also a barter.
It
We
sure
can
is.
barter with those things like, yes, we can trade each other seeds and all kinds of stuff.
Exactly. What I really need is some fresh chicken. How many packs of seeds would I have to use? What I need for a whole chicken? What do you think? What?
I could just go to one of these farms and get you one. It's gonna be live. I don't know what you're gonna do with it. You're gonna be able to
Um,
this.
well, how many seeds would it take for you to kill it for me?
Well, you don't want me to kill it. I might have wings and feathers and all kinds of stuff like, but still left up in it. Hey,
Because yeah,
Tamika Davis,
I'm
welcome
gonna
in.
have to barter some seeds for some meat. That's about the only thing that I don't really have going on over here is the meat.
Oh,
I
good
don't know.
cow.
Stacy, he's out there taking down the deer. Stacy, how many packs of seeds for say some deer ribs? Let's see. 20 packs of seeds. I don't
maybe
know,
30.
30.
You
Yeah.
know, they say that venison is gold, baby. You got to get
Yeah.
out there and hunt for that.
Nice, good lean meat. Yeah, Nikki. Need a live chicken to go with the other critters. Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking
But
for some shrimp seeds. I've not seen any shrimp seeds anywhere.
you ain't going to find them.
You know, they
You
sending
know,
people to the moon. You can't even develop some shrimp seeds. Blasphemy.
baby, you ain't know, hey, Bayou, welcome in.
All I need is a smile and a look back. Oh, hey, I'm in there.
That's simple. Look,
Yes,
that's simple.
and a look back. Hey.
Very simple.
All
But
right.
okay, so let's get this party started.
All right.
Well, Nikki, can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
A little bit about myself. Well, I am the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. I am a self prescribed, subscribed OCD-ish chick. I like things a certain way, but I think a lot of us are like that. We, certain things we like a certain way. Um, but I don't know. For some of you, I don't know. You may not check the front door, make sure it's locked like 10 times a night before bed. Because I have this little thing where I'll go and check, but then my brain tells me, "Did you really check it?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did." I don't know. You better go and check just in case. What if somebody breaks into the house? Now you're cut up in 100 pieces, all because you didn't go and check that lock. So I'll go and check it. I knew I locked that door. You see, I'll go lay down, or I'm walking around the house doing something else. And just before I'm about to go to bed, I get that little tapping in. Did you lock the door? Yes, I locked the door. We went through this twice already. But my brain keeps telling me, what if you thought that you did, but you really didn't? Stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe I am. Again, I've never seen a doctor for it. So that's why I say OCD-ish, because I've not, been diagnosed by any doctor or anything. But also about me, I think I'm friendly. I think that fun to be around. I think that I get along well with others. I am loyal. Nikki, if I live near you, I would give you venison for free. Yay! Well, yeah, I'm sure I could find something to give you in return. And so, what else about me? Loyal, definitely loyal, maybe to a fault sometimes, but for my peeps, I'll do anything. What else is there about me? I do love to cook. I love to garden, which is what's in the title. I'm a creative being. I like to create. I like to paint. Anything working with my hands, getting dirty with DIY projects. I like those sorts of things. What else? It's hard for me to say, things about myself. So weird, but yeah. I guess oh yeah, I love thank you, Stacy. I'm an animal lover. I have 4 German shepherds. I now have 3 cats. So we have what? 4 and 3, that's 7, right? I'm terrible in math. And so yeah, 7 pets. And what else? What else is there about me? I don't know, just silly. Like to laugh, like to have fun.
Oh, well, yeah, we know you like to use a jokester. We know you like doing that.
I'm definitely a jokester, yeah. And it's all jokes, so don't take anything I say seriously unless you talk about my family. Then that's when I get serious. But
Exactly.
other than that, yeah. I'm harmless. My jokes are harmless. Yeah.
Hey, Sylvia, everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
what actually got you into the garden community or into garden?
Into gardening. Well, for me, it started out flowers. I wanted that curb appeal. When you turn the corner, because I'm in the corner house, when you turn the corner, I just wanted my yard to like have that wow factor. And so went to Home Depot, Lowe's. Shout out to Home Depot. Shout out to Lowe's. Holla at your girl. And so I went and just would pick up flowers and I would plant flowers. And for me, that was just so gratifying to to plant and just to watch these flowers grow. And, the house looks so pretty on the outside. And then I graduated 1 year. I went and bought some flowers. And then I said, I like rosemary. So I picked up a few herbs. And at this point, I wasn't, growing by seed or anything, just picking up starts. And then so I started experimenting with the herbs. So now I'm growing flowers, I'm growing herbs. And then the next year I graduated the next summer. And I said, maybe I'll pick up a tomato plant and a pepper plant. And then the world shut down. And so in 2020, I'm like, okay. So I had to close down my business because of, everything that was going on in the world. I'm like, well, what am I going to do creatively? I need something to do. My brain is like racing with creativity and so all these thoughts. So y'all, you know what? Maybe I will start a garden. Started watching YouTube. And so, of course, found the gardening community. I found Lead Farmer. I think everybody can attest to that. And identify with that. And then from there, I just started. I had thought about starting a YouTube channel years and years ago. My girlfriends would tell me all the time, Nikki, you really need a YouTube channel. You ought to, be showing folk what you're doing. You're always working on these projects, like, share it with the world. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm shy. So
you don't seem shy, no ma'am.
I really am. I think YouTube has definitely helped me a lot as far as my shyness, but I'm still like that because I've always been an observer. I look back and I watch people stand back, watch people. I've always loved, just watching other people. And so, that's always going to be a part of me. And, so I just thought, well, this is probably a good time to do it because I'm not working. What am I doing with all my time? Everything's shut down. I don't know when we're going to get back outside. So, and I signed up and, got my little YouTube channel up. I remember recording my first video. And from there, I just kept growing new things. And here we are 4 years later. So if it had not been for, 2020 and the shutdown, I probably would not be here, honestly. I'd still be on that rat race and, probably never would have slowed down enough to even start a channel. And plus, I was also intimidated by the technology as well. So having all that extra time, it allowed me to watch YouTube in order to start my YouTube channel. So YouTube helped me to start my YouTube channel. YouTube helped me to learn editing. Hey, YouTube is awesome.
That's facts.
YouTube.
Hey, Frugal Mama.
Hey, Frugal Mama, how you doing? Good to see you.
Okay. So out of you said 4 years.
So since 2020, I actually just had my anniversary. June the 12th is when I started. June the 12th of 2020.
Okay. So you said 4 years. I'm hearing an echo. Is that me?
I hear it too. Well, you're moving and grooving, so it's to be expected when you're in the car.
Okay. So you I don't like that echo. I'm gonna come back. Hold on.
Okay. I see Queen is saying the wow factor. Yeah. I wanted that wow factor. Yeah, I like pretty things. But sometimes these plants be getting on my nerves out there in the garden because they will grow and do their own thing. See, when I'm in the house decorating, if I put a vase here or a plant here or a sculpture there, it's going to stay exactly where I place it. But in the garden, you don't know how these plants are going to grow. So, sometimes they be working my nerve, okay? But it is what it is. Bougie Prepper said, these lies are blasphemy. I'm just checking out these comments. Yeah, that part.
Okay, Kat. So is that better?
Oh, yeah, sounds better.
Okay. Nikki, you always look good. Yeah, she looks great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I said I gotta stop.
I was gonna say a little lipstick and some cute glasses would take you a long way. Nothing special.
Well, my glasses look like somebody's grandma glasses. And I don't wear makeup, so I might. Will Vaseline count? Put Vaseline on my lips.
Absolutely. It's better than that ashy look. It is better than that ashy look.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Linda,
So
the New Orleans Garden.
now,
How you doing? Miss Linda's here. I'm
hey
very happy
Tina,
you
I've
started
never
your
been.
YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm here too. That I met you and all of you out here. Yep.
Yes, Miss Linda. I love Miss Linda. She just makes me. I just
Not as
love
much as I
listening
do.
to her.
Yeah,
Oh well,
she's the
yeah,
best.
yeah.
She's the best.
She's got a
Yeah.
lot of knowledge. So out
Yeah.
of the
As we're
4
talking
years,
about garden, she is the gardening queen. So yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So when you started and
Mhm.
I know you had some trials and errors. What plant did you grow or started to grow that made you want to stop, but you didn't?
I can't say that I here's my thing, corn. And so it's not even a thing of the past. Corn is still like my nemesis because but it's not one of those things where I want to stop gardening. It's just it fuels me even more. I'm like, I have to conquer it. And I'm going to at one point. I didn't grow any this year. I had planned to, and life was life, and I just never dropped the seeds like I planned to. But with corn, I don't have a problem with the seeds germinating. They get super tall. I even get the ear of corn, but for some reason, I'm not getting the pollination. And
Okay.
then also those black I don't know what those bugs are, corn beetles, whatever, they end up attacking my corn. So yeah, so I'm still trying to get that corn, but I will one day. I will. But nothing has stopped me. Does this look like a face that wants to stop? No.
Nope.
Or give
No,
up?
no, no. No, not
No,
at
not
all.
if I don't have to. Not if I don't have to. I mean, sometimes in life, yeah, things happen and but no, nothing has wanted me to stop growing. No.
So corn would be one of those vegetables that's more challenging for you to grow. What
Mhm.
would you say is the easiest vegetable for you to grow?
Easiest tomatoes.
Okay.
Tomatoes are super
Okay.
easy. Yeah,
Don't
germination is
hurt the
great.
harvest.
Don't hurt the
Uh,
heart.
don't hurt the harvest went out there the other day after she did her live and she had told us that she had counted 75. She went out there the other day and she counted 83
83
tomato
tomato plants.
plants.
Yeah, tomato plants. Yeah.
So how many tomatoes plant would you say you have?
I have currently let's see. Well, I scaled back on purpose this year. Last year, I grew so many different varieties because I wanted to know which ones I really enjoyed the most. So last year, I planted like 12 or 13. This year, I have half that number, if even that, because now I know that I love beefsteak. I've always loved beefsteak. I also have the San Marzano, one of my new favorites. And so basically, I have a lot of just my faves out there. So instead of having to grow 13 plants, I'm narrowing things down. And then that way
Okay.
I'm able to add some other things that I like to grow. So I definitely scaled back. So I'm thinking I may have like 5 or 6 varieties this year. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So when your harvest come in, do you do a lot of freezing, pressure canning, dehydrating? How do you, like Miss Linda said, we're harvesting to put food in the house.
Exactly. Exactly. That's right. Tell it, Miss Linda. So mainly what I do not can. Like I said, I'm OCD. So when I see them canning and they have to take that when they're cleaning the glass and doing this thing, because I'm OCD, I'd be there for an hour cleaning because I didn't clean it enough. I don't need another stressor in my life. So I don't know about canning. And then that scares me a little bit because again, and I know that the canners, they know what they're doing and how they're canning chicken and all these other things. And like 5 years later, they can pop that seal and eat. Because I am so OCD, in my mind, I'll be thinking I missed a step. I didn't do something right. I didn't wipe around that rim enough, So I don't can. But what I
Okay.
do is I will freeze a lot of things in the freezer. As far as like the herbs and things, I will dehydrate, make into powders. So I do like pepper seasoning, all type of like herb seasonings. Um, and that's mainly what I do. A lot of dehydrating and a lot of freezer preserving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything, but yeah, for the most part, that's what I do. Yeah,
But Miss Linda said, but botulism is real.
it really is. It really is. And like I said, the way my brain is set up, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. Maybe one day, because today I may feel one way, and tomorrow I may feel differently. So we
Hey,
all
Miss
change our
Patty.
minds. We change our minds. We have that right. So today, Nikki will not be doing any canning, but you never know in the future. So never say never. I let my aunts do all the canning. Yeah. But it's great if you're doing it. It is an excellent way to be able to preserve your food for years and years. Yeah, same thing, Tia. Yeah, canning makes you nervous.
Yeah,
But
I learned how to can with Homestead Heart.
she's good. Yeah.
I start when I first because before I came into the garden community, I was prepping. I was a prepper. I started prepping and
Right.
preserving food, and I came across Homestead Heart. She started showing us how to preserve pressure can. So I learned how to pressure can through her, and from her, it just opened up plenty more doors for me to go through YouTube and try to find people who actually do it. So I
Yeah.
do follow the Amish community because they
Yeah.
do a lot of water bath canning, and they
Yeah.
did water bath canning years.
Oh
So
yeah.
I love it. I love that way. But my best way is getting a freeze dryer because that's the best.
Yeah, I definitely want one of those. They're so expensive. So I don't know. I'm hoping maybe 5 years from now they won't be as expensive. Who knows? But it's definitely on my list.
Sylvia says she loves pressure canning. Hey,
Oh,
Tigsy, welcome in.
hey Tixie, how you doing,
Tamika
Tamika?
Davis. How
Yeah, hey
y'all
Miss
doing?
Patty. How you doing, Miss Patty?
So,
Yeah.
your garden all organic, or how do you fertilize, and what type of soil do you use?
Mhm.
When you first started, did you have to go through trial and error to figure out what really works best for you? How did that come about?
I think with all of us, when we first start, we're unsure of what we're doing, but we go ahead and we drop that seed in whatever soil, whether it's just in ground soil, whether we go and buy a bag of potting mix. It is trial and error. You figure out what works and what doesn't work. You look at what other people are doing for ideas. You may do it exactly the way they do it and with success, and other times you may tweak it like you would like a cooking recipe. That recipe may call for rosemary and thyme. Well, maybe you don't like thyme, so maybe you'll do rosemary and oregano. And so gardening is pretty much like that. We have different hands and heaviness of hands, and so you may bury your seed a little deeper than I would. You may water a little heavier than I would. So yeah, it's definitely a learning curve, and you will definitely find what works for you, what foods you like to eat. Um, I would definitely say definitely grow things that you would normally eat. Try not to grow things that you see other people growing just to grow it, because what's the point? The whole point is to grow things that you're going to eat. So why waste time growing things that you don't like? Why would you plant broccoli if you don't eat for the most part?
Right.
Now, I will say an exception to that is peas. I didn't know that I liked peas because growing up, we always ate the peas in the can. And so I didn't like that flavor at all. But when I grew my own fresh snap peas, they are a treat in the garden. One of my favorites. So um So for the most part, again, just grow the things that that you already like. Why waste your time with things that you don't really eat, or that your family doesn't eat? Nikki, baby, you don't have to can in order to preserve your food. There's so many ways to preserve. Exactly. Yep. So many different
Facts.
ways. Yep.
Long as you get it from that garden and harvest it and preserve it the
Yeah.
best way that you know how, that's best for you and your family. Because some people like fermented foods. Do you do fermented foods?
I don't do a lot of fermenting, but I want to get into that. So that's definitely something down the road that I will do more. Yeah, I will do more of. Yeah, it's on the bucket list. Yeah, it's on the bucket
Oh,
list.
my Renaissance say, hey everybody, sorry I didn't speak. I was listening to the TV from the garden. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Man, let me stop reading this stuff. I'm all over the road.
Hey, David, how you doing, David? He's saying, "Oh, Nikki, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind." Hey, Nikki. Hey, Dave. Thanks
What's
for
up,
being
David? What's
here.
up, dude? Okay, she said this. She said, hey, Mike. Welcome in, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
How you
babe.
doing? Say,
I'm
what's up?
trying to get caught up, guys. I'm sorry.
Barb Brownlee. Did I
I,
speak to you, Barb? How you doing, Barb Brownlee?
so do you, like, say, for instance, when you grow your food that you grow for yourself and you grow um, more than what you anticipate, do you give some away or do you sell some or you just store that up as well?
I need to start selling this stuff, but what I generally, I can speak generally. It's late. I'm past my bedtime. Usually I'm in bed. I'm a morning person, right, Tampa?
I
Only,
know, I
only
know,
for
I
you.
know.
I'm doing the late night show for you.
I love you. You know I love you.
But
Like you hang with
generally,
me until you actually go to sleep. So
I
I
do.
love that.
I do. Yeah. So generally, I what was the question again? I forgot. What was I getting ready
When
to
you
say?
when you
Oh,
grow your harvest, yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, so a lot of times, usually I'm always excited for those tomatoes and those cucumbers. Those are the things that I'm like, my mouth is always watering for when the season starts. But you get so many tomatoes and those cucumbers, once they start producing, and the more you harvest, the more they're going to give to you. Hey there, how you doing? And so, yeah, I definitely have to give stuff away because it's so much. It's just so much. Yeah. Yeah.
So Hands in the Dirt said he likes vacuum sealing food. I love that and freezing. And so do Sylvia. So do you do the vacuum sealing as well?
And I have to do more of it. I actually won a vacuum sealer here in these YouTube streets, and so I have it sitting actually on the table next to me, and I keep it there because I need to remind myself to do it. I'm so used to just chopping the vegetables and throwing them in a Ziploc freezer bag, but it's on my list this season to definitely use that more. So yeah. You may see that coming up in a video, in a harvest video or something.
Okay. I'm like to see it. You know I'm always in the bushes, in the farms, or the woods lurking.
Right.
Y'all might not. I might not just say nothing in the chat as often because I be in a lot of people's YouTube lives. I'll be in T-Nog's live and she'll never know I'm there.
You never know yet. Yeah, what?
Unless my body say something and then I pop those eyes in.
Once Miss Linda starts singing, that's it. Everybody's coming out the bushes, right?
Exactly.
Life, and so we can't always, because once you get in there and into these lives and you speak to one or two people, it's like you get dragged in, you get sucked in, and there's so many things that we have to do outside of YouTube in our homes. So I get it. Sometimes I'm watching from the television as well, and I hit the like button, but I'm there watching, so I get it.
Okay, so I don't know if you work. Do you work?
Well, right now, I guess you could say I am kind of partially retired. I recently closed down my home-based business after 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much time would you say you spend in your garden a day?
lately these days it's been like hell hot, so I get out there and get things done, and I'm back in the house. But yeah, but when it's cooler out, I mean, I could spend hours out there, especially, when you're first starting the new season and you're dropping those seeds, as Miss Linda would say. I stole that from her, dropping seeds. And so, yeah, when you're planting seeds and, you're having a transplant or direct sown, all that beginning stuff, and you're getting the garden going, you can be out there for hours and hours. And so, yeah, and I don't mind it. It's my happy place, and it doesn't really feel like work. So, yeah, I love the garden.
Okay, I learned so much from everybody. You guys know I'm particularly no, no, tactically, technically. You know the word I'm trying to say.
Technically,
Technically,
yeah, I get it. I
yeah,
get it. I'm up here
I
fumbling
got
with words with you.
yeah, I got tongue tied with that, and so I've learned so much from you guys over the course of the 3 months that I've been on YouTube, and I can honestly say it has really inspired me to
Right.
get more active and to become a gardener. I've been active in learning how to do bees. Do you have bees in your on your
I have
property or?
bees in my garden, but I'm not like overseeing any bees and boxes. No, no, no. I'm trying to get my husband to get us some chickens, but he's like, no, he's not on board. He just watches me do what I do. He supports me in gardening, but he's not interested in it at all. So who knows? One day, maybe one day.
Okay. Okay. So the only thing that you do have is the gardens, and you're into medicinal herbs as well.
I'm into medicinal herbs as well. Yeah, I'm actually sitting here sipping on some mint water. Just some fresh
Okay.
mint from the garden, just sipping on it. Yeah.
My Renaissance said, what did she say? I can't read that, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki, are you satisfied with your growing space, or do you think you would move to a larger space someday? Well, no, my husband isn't moving anywhere. And so, yeah, he likes it where we are. And so I say I have, I grow out of a corner space in my little suburban backyard. Um, and some people say that's not a small space, but it is compared to like a lot of your gardens. I see you guys have lots of space. So I feel like my space is on the smaller side. But I'm Nikki the beekeeper. I don't, you know what? I could definitely see myself out there with that suit and being one with the bees. I can
Oh,
see
it's so
myself doing it.
rewarding.
I
When
can
I
see myself
first
doing it.
got to Sarah's house, the first day she actually let us come down there, man, I was sweating. I was
Yeah,
scared.
because it's hot out there right now. I would not want to be in those suits in the summertime, especially when it's like what it's like out there now in the 90s. Uh-uh. The way this
Oh, I didn't have a suit on the first day I went to her house. I
oh,
just had the hat and the veil. Yes,
well,
I didn't
that's
have
enough.
anything on.
That's enough. Yeah.
But the next time I went out there, I had the suit part on
Yeah.
because we actually got into the bees and I was able to identify the queen bee. So now this time she's going to actually teach me how to extract the honey.
Did she have a little cute little pink crown in her head? How'd you know it was the
No, she had something on her butt.
I do that. Okay. She's got like a
I
bubble in
don't
her
know.
butt or something.
She had some type of this color or another color like type thing on her butt. But she's actually the biggest thing. She's the biggest bee.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
she's the queen bee. She's the actually biggest of the bees. So
Okay.
guys, if you all have any questions about gardening, please put them in the chat so we can get those answered.
Mm-hmm.
So Nikki,
Hey,
do you
Laura.
grow all year? Oh, hey Laura, welcome in. Do you grow all year round, or are you just a one season grower, or how does that work?
I grow all year round. So now I'm growing all my summer crops. And then in the fall, or I'll start like around late July, August, I'll start my fall garden. And so my fall garden usually takes me through the winter until spring. So I'll grow brassicas. I love saying that word, but like your cabbage and collards and broccoli and those things. I love cilantro. Not everybody likes cilantro, but I love cilantro.
I like it too.
Yeah, it loves the cold, cool weather, and yeah. So I grow all year. There's always something growing in my garden. Sage grows all year, even if it snows in the dead of winter. Sage is right there, like look at me, look at me. So yeah.
So, is there one particular vegetable, or do you have fruit trees?
I do have fruit trees. I have a peach tree. I have a fig tree. My fig tree is Fiona. Miss Linda has
Oh,
a bell. Yeah. And I have a cherry tree that is doing nothing. It's a self-pollinator. It's got a lot of leaves, but I guess I just have to be patient. I've had my fruit trees for maybe, I think this is the third year now. And
okay.
so I don't know. Hopefully I'll get some cherries one day. And that's the one my husband picked out. And yeah, he picked that one out. It's actually a 4-in-1. And so yeah, maybe we'll get some fruit from that. But yeah, my peach tree does well. My fig tree does well. I have blueberries. I have raspberries, blackberries. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm kind of new to like the whole fruit tree game, but I'm learning.
Okay. So, is there a particular vegetable that you grow or you grew that you will not grow again?
I was so excited about this thing and grew it, and I didn't like it. It was the kohlrabi. Now,
Oh,
looking back, because y'all know how I like them now. Y'all know I like them young and tender, right? So because it was my first time growing the kohlrabi, uh-oh, she's gone. Let me head to the chat and I'll wait and I'll answer her question when she gets back. She's driving, y'all. Analytic Gardener, how you doing? I'm not sure if I spoke to you or not. Sage gives up the ghost in my garden. Really? And you're further down south than I am. Analytic.
Nikki, I can hear you better now. I had to jump
Okay.
off because when I take you off in my car, the volume get extremely low and I can't hear. So I had to go back out and come back in.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. My Renaissance grandma says, Nikki, you are, wait a minute, Nikki, are you a recipe kind? Oh, yeah, I can read it better from here. Nikki, wait a minute, I saw that one. There's another one here. Nikki, are you a recipe kind of girl? Do you like to concoct your own teas, special dishes? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not one for a teaspoon of this and a tablespoon of that. I shake, taste, shake, taste kind of girl. But yeah, I like fooling around and trying different herbs, different different concoctions of tea. So hopefully this year, back to our roots. Hopefully they'll bring back the sun tea
Anything
challenge.
unless I'm baking.
You're still there? Yeah, because with the sun tea challenge, you can go out there and pick all these different things, different plants and herbs from your garden, and like my Renaissance grandma's asking, and make all kinds of different recipes and concoctions from things in your garden. And so yes, I do that quite often. Yeah, I'm always trying to find something new, some new flavors, some new blends that I haven't tried before. Don't measure anything unless I'm baking. Hey, Indiana Backyard Gardener, how you doing? Yeah, I don't really measure a lot. Except for, when you're baking, that is a science. So you kind of have to like follow the recipe, right? And I'm not a baker, but that's what I hear. Yep. Unless you're baking, right, Indiana. Yeah.
I was wondering, hey, tough love Indigo, welcome in. I was wondering about the kohlrabi.
I know.
I was wondering how you get it.
thank you for bringing me back to that. That's when you cut out Tampa. Is that the Sun Tea Challenge from Back to Our Roots will post this. Oh, there you go. All right, on Tuesday. So
I
fun.
love Sun Tea. Oh, my
So
grandmother
fun.
used to make it all the time back in Mississippi.
Yeah. When they first did it, the New Orleans Gardener, she tagged me. And if you all notice that my outro video where I'm out there with my hat, that was part of my video that I did for this that very first Sun Tea Challenge. So that was fun. But yeah, that kohlrabi, I think maybe what happened was because it was my first time growing it, I kept wondering, is it time yet? Is it time yet? So when I finally harvested it, it was about the size of like a small apple, and it was woody and it was spicy, and it just wasn't flavorful to me at all. So I keep saying that I probably should give it another try and harvest it, at a younger time. maybe I'll like it then, but it was very woody and stringy and I didn't like it at all. Yeah.
I know I watched this young lady named Asia who I think it's called Yellow Door Gardener.
I love Asia. Yes.
She does, she grows kohlrabi and she does it with the fries and
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe it's because the way you have to do it a certain way.
Absolutely.
And then it might be an acquired taste. So I've never heard of kohlrabi till I got in this community. I didn't hear about rhubarb.
Yeah. Robbie what?
I know. I'm like, what is that? Is that a disease? What is that?
Yeah. It's Miss Linda's channel, the New Orleans Gardener. It was because she was growing the kohlrabi and a lot of other gardeners. I love your Sun Tea. I know that was such a fun challenge. I had a good time doing that, Miss Linda.
Can anybody participate in the Sun Tea Challenge, Miss Linda?
Yes, anybody can. Yeah. So anybody that wants to do it. But so I may have to give kohlrabi one more try. But I find that vegetables, when you roast them in the oven, they taste so much better than boiling them. And so I can see how the kohlrabi fries would be good. Maybe that's how I'll try it and eat it that way. But I wanted to eat it raw because it was my first time. So I wanted to taste it for what it was. But we'll see. Nikki, can sweet potato vines be trimmed along the growing period? They grow like her. Yes, they can be trimmed. I love sweet potatoes. As a matter of fact, I put 2 sweet potatoes in one in a grow bag and another one in one of my tall raised beds. And I'm simply growing it for the leaves because normally, you would have to remove those slips, put them in water so they can root, or just put them in the soil and let them root that way. And that's how you grow more sweet potatoes. But I'm not doing sweet potatoes this year. I just don't eat them enough throughout the year. So again, I'm just growing mine simply for the leaves because I think the leaves are delicious. They've got like a little sweet flavor to them. And so I love adding them to salads and really good. But Fatty, you can definitely cut those vines because they get long. They're like anything that vines, like your watermelon, your cucumbers, they just will take over your garden. So you can.
I heard about ground cherries too.
I've never, I planted some, G Mama Grows. She gave me some I think it was pokeberry seeds. And I was like, pokeberry seeds? I never heard that before. And she told me they're ground cherries. Now I sprinkled those little seeds. They're like so fine, like dust. And I just sprinkled them in some soil, but they've not come up. So I don't know. Yes, Nikki, harvest the kohlrabi young and the leaves. Okay. Nikki, do you notice any difference in taste when you use store-bought seeds versus saved seeds? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of something that I grew from a store-bought seed. Now, I've taken things like lettuce and celery, things, and onion, and I've regrown those, but I can't really say that I've taken a seed and planted it from a grocery store and grew it. I really can't answer that because I just don't know. Mm-mm.
Miss
No.
Linda says sweet potato leaves is delicious.
Very, very delicious. Very delicious. Yeah.
The dear think my sweet potato leaves are divine. So
Yeah.
so I'm at home now, so I can ask the questions now.
Driving, working, and now you're back
I was like,
at home in
yeah,
the office.
I know. So
Yeah.
the first question is, what's your favorite season to be outside and why?
I have always said all my life that I love the spring. I love the summer. I'd rather be hot than cold any day. But now I'm a woman of a certain age and things are happening with my body that has never happened before. And this heat it's killing me. And so
Hey, G Mama.
now I'm like leaning towards the fall because it's cooler and you're not having to deal with so many pests and it's just more comfortable outside. So it's right now my answer is truly based upon body temperature.
Okay. You talked about G Mama. She done popped in. Hey, G Mama.
Hey G Mama, how you doing?
Nikki influenced me to grow sweet potatoes for the leaves this season. The
Awesome.
bunny snatched the first harvest, but since handling that bunny situation, I've been putting them in everything.
I'm
And this is the
glad.
first time, so you can actually eat the leaves. Do you
Yes,
saute them or you can put them in your salad?
you can
Because this is the
saute
first
them.
time I've ever heard that you can eat sweet potato leaves.
Yeah, like who knew, right? But yeah, so
Exactly.
now that I know you can saute them, I've sauteed them with other veggies. I will just chop them raw in salads. Yes, it's called a personal summer, that part. And so yeah, so now it's like the summer, woo, it's different now.
That it is. Well, I like the winter because everything is, to be honest, dead. And my allergies, I can breathe better.
Oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how this is gonna play when I move on my property, but
Yeah.
we gonna see. We gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, well, if you get you like a hoop house or a greenhouse, you could, heat that mother. And yeah, you can grow some things even in the winter. When I think of GT Jr., he's, growing in Alaska and he's able to grow things. So yeah, don't let the cold weather stop you.
So
Just,
Han said, yeah, sweet potato leaves sort of taste like spinach. Very good. And I love spinach, so.
mhm. And yeah, but with it's a little hint of sweetness to that leaf though. That's what I'm tasting. But yep, it's yeah, like spinach.
I know you have a passion for decorating your yard. Do you ever just gaze around your yard and say, ooh, girl, you did that?
So funny because recently in one of my videos, I had to sit myself down like, girl, come on, go, 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 go. I'm always on go because I see my problem is when I sit down, I start looking at stuff that needs to be done. Let me get this done. Let me get up. Stop being lazy. But we really have to just sometimes sit back and just admire the work of your hands. Thank God for your garden. Thank God that you have this passion and this ability and this gift and talent to grow food for yourself and your family. And so I said that I definitely need to do that more. And so, and there are times when I do, I'll sit back and I'll just look at everything like, wow, I was looking at an old picture of when I started my little corner garden. And I remember going to the big box store and buying lumber and got some nails. And I made two raised beds. I just made little 2 rectangles. And I was looking at that and I'm like, man, like the garden was bare. And I'm looking at it now like I did that. And
Have fun, Miss Linda. Thank you for coming in.
to listen to. Okay, great. Thank you so much for being here. And so, yeah, I look back and it's like, wow, I did that. And it's amazing. So, yeah.
That's a good feeling. I can't wait to get that feeling. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're learning so much, Tampa, just by watching everybody doing what they're doing. And so you're definitely a step ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
And plus, I got over 1,000 packs of seeds.
Yeah, so you definitely gonna have to drop those seeds, as Miss Linda would say. Yeah, yeah,
And I learned from Miss Shirley about Gorilla Garden.
yeah. Gorilla Garden. It's gonna be fun watching your journey, and with all of us here, behind you and backing you. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna
I
be great.
appreciate it. I
Yeah,
promise you, I appreciate it.
yeah. We're looking
Um,
forward to it.
what was the prettiest view you saw this year in your own garden or someone else?
The prettiest view in my garden. Actually got some views probably on my phone. Sometimes again, stepping back and just looking at things that I've done. I'll just snap little pictures of different views in my garden, and I'll look, and it's like, wow, amazing. Grow a jungle. She wants you to grow a jungle.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't look.
yeah,
Don't tilt me, because y'all be like, "What is Kappa doing? Why she got all that stuff?"
yeah. You about to get all that land, girl? Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
gonna have a
can't
jungle
wait.
over there. Yes,
Cannot wait.
we are excited. We are excited.
Okay, now you were saying the prettiest view was what?
Yeah, just my garden, just overall, just looking at it transform. Just months ago it was cold, and there was hardly, not a whole lot growing, like really tall stuff. A lot of, your lettuces and smaller items, you're growing in the winter. You don't have that fullness, that full green garden that I like in the summer. So sometimes I just sit back and I'll just snap a few pictures, and it just makes my day. But what I am looking forward to is my cranberry crush hibiscus. It's
Ooh.
budding, and there are these huge, large dinner plate flowers that will form, and I'm waiting for that every year.
So do you make a tea with that?
A hibiscus tea, exactly. I
Oh,
remember growing up, my mom, she turned me on to Red Zinger tea. I don't know if you guys remember that. They don't even sell that anymore in most stores. But she got me liking teas because she made me a Red Zinger tea, which is hibiscus. That's one of the ingredients in it. So, yeah, you can definitely make teas out of it. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
okay. Well, if you got a few seeds, can I get some when they go to seed?
You know what? You have to figure out how the seeds work, but yeah, I'll work on that. I've never collected any seeds from it, but yeah, so that's something I need to do.
Indiana Backyard said my mother loved the Red Zinger.
Yes, that was such a good tea. That was such
Queen says it's good to consume and add to your hair.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I figure a lot of these
Okay.
things that we're
So
growing
because I
in our
learned so
garden.
much watching. I mean, I've been watching.
Go ahead.
No. What was it? Black's Tropical Homestead.
Uh-huh.
Miss Sherry.
Mhm.
I saw something that I never knew that you can do. She had the shampoo ginger. Do you grow that?
You know what? Gigi Naturals Homestead, she sent me some of that, and I put when I received it, it was still cold outside, so I went out and I buried it underground, hoping that in the spring it was going to come up, but it never did. But that stuff looks amazing.
And they said it smells amazing.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Is anybody else growing it in Zone 7? Because it never came up for me.
I know G Mama was telling me about a plant. You know how you have the maple trees that you could tap to get maple syrup?
Yeah.
Well, G Mama Groves was telling me about a plant that you can get the same thing. The
Oh,
maple
wow.
syrup from a plant. I can't think of the name, what she told me. Maybe she'll be so kind to drop it in the chat for us.
Okay. All
And
right.
I want to see if you ever heard of that plant.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was going to say, I think a lot of these plants that we grow, I mean, there's so many things that we can do with it, like strawberry leaves. Like, I didn't know that, you could actually eat the strawberry leaves, because growing up, we would always just cut those leaves off and toss them in the trash. Now I can put them in my compost bin. You can actually eat the strawberry leaves. You can make strawberry tea out of the leaves, and just all the different leaves that we normally wouldn't use they're totally edible, or you can make teas out of them. And
I
I
didn't know
figured
that neither.
if you can eat it, you probably could use it on different parts of your body. And like somebody was just mentioning, in your hair, I think Queen said. So
You
yeah.
see, G Mama said that's the name of the plant that you can get maple
Oh.
syrup from.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey, Regina, welcome
Hi,
in
Regina. Many things in your kitchen is good. Yeah.
for your skin and hair. Now, I do
Right.
know, I follow the Amish community a lot too because I learned a lot from them. The rhubarb you can eat, but the leaves and all of that is poisonous.
Yes, it very much is poisoning.
Yeah. Queen said dandelion. I didn't even know we could eat that.
I know. Growing up, we'd be pouring that poison on it. We'd be stomping them out. It's like, get them weeds out of there. But
Exactly. I sure didn't know. She said, yes, you can make everything from popcorn to syrup with the syrup going.
Okay.
Lastly, Nikki, I love the way you vlog your videos. A little bit harvesting, a little bit of beautiful flowers, cooking a meal, showing the pets.
I do. That's this. I think my personality. I like variety. So whatever I'm doing, that week, I'll just, grab my camera, grab my phone, because I do everything from my cell phone. So I'll grab my phone and I will record what I'm doing. So if I'm cooking that week, I'll record what I'm cooking. If I went out to my garden, I'll record that. If I'm out playing with the dogs, I do that. So a lot of times, whatever I did that week, that's what goes into a video. And I like those style videos where you got, a lot of different variety. I like that. I think it definitely keeps your attention because a lot of us, we have short attention spans. So it's like, I feel like I can keep you longer. Yeah, I can keep you longer if you don't know what's coming next. So
exactly. Mulberry leaf tea is my favorite of all time. Edible or not, carrot leaves are trash.
Carrot leaves are trash though.
So
I've taken those carrot tops. And
hey, Laura, welcome in.
Hey, Laura, how you doing? Backyard garden flow. But I've taken those carrot
backyard
tops
garden flow,
and I've sauteed them like with other vegetables. And that's how I've used the carrot tops. Because again, that was one of those things. I would chop off the top part leaf of the strawberry plant, and I would also chop off the carrot tops. But I've learned that so many of these things that we throw away, we can actually use them and cook.
It's actually food.
Right.
Because Hands in the Dirt said, put your carrot tops in your
stir fry.
fry.
Exactly. Yep. That's what I've been doing with mine in a stir fry.
And see, I never knew all of that. I always did with you. I threw that stuff in the trash.
Yeah.
And I didn't know banana peels. Once you eat the banana, if you take the banana and start composting it, it's good nutrition for your garden.
Yeah.
Don't Hurt the Harvest told me about that.
Yeah. What I do is I will take those banana peels and I'll just dump it into my compost tea bucket. And also, I've even just taken them and thrown them out under my banana plant trees. But yeah, it's good stuff. Or you can just soak it in a jar of water, shake it up, and after a couple of days, go ahead and water your plants.
Oddly enough, my plants love to be mulched by carrot leaves, though. They love it. And the Analytic Garden said, I have carrot tops drying for powder for the first time.
Thing. Right. Powder. Yeah. Dehydrate.
Wow. Yeah. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for us, guys. And we want to appreciate you all. We appreciate you all for coming in and supporting us. Okay, Nikki, if you had to be a plant, what would you be and why?
If I had to be a plant, what would I be and why? I would be probably my favorite flower, which is the Oriental lily. And when you showed the picture of it, I was like, that's my plant. That's my plant. And so, yeah, it's not food, but an actual flower, which is where it all began for me, the flowers. But the Oriental lily, she stands tall and proud in the garden. She's sweet like me. She smells so she smells so good, just intoxicating. So, I guess I'd be an Oriental lily.
Okay. Yep. Banana peels and water your plants. Okay.
Yep.
Bougie said, yes, Nikki videos are awesome. Her editing is impeccable. I don't know how to edit anything.
Wow.
And I want to learn how to vlog, but I don't know how to edit. Hey, okay, good. Have a good night, Tia. Thank you.
Thanks, Tia. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night.
I got Canva, CapCut, iMovie, and my gimbal came with an app as well, but I don't know how to edit. So I don't know what to do with it.
That was one of the reasons why I was scared to do YouTube, because of the editing. I just didn't know how I was going to do all this stuff. But I mean, when I first started editing, I would say probably my first, I don't know, maybe my first 20 videos, it probably took me, I don't know, a full work day just to edit a video. And the more you do it, the better you get. And so you just have to have somebody to sit down and to show you, because it's really not that hard. Once you get going.
I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me, because doing lives all the time, I'm gonna have to start vlogging and doing videos.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see Nikki.
That can help. Anybody near you that can help you? Yes, G Mama. Well, you know, my favorite colors are orange and yellow, and I do have an orange lily in my garden, but it's not as sweet as that pink one. And I wanted the orange one to give me that same sweetness, that same aura, but it's beautiful, but it doesn't have the same smell.
And I just recently found out, you know how you eat sunflower seeds? There's a particular sunflower that you can actually eat the leaves.
Oh, you went somewhere else with it. Okay. The leaves.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Becoming a farm girl, Cassandra.
Yes, that's my girl. Yeah.
She grows these, I think it's the dwarf sunflower, the something sunflower, but she uses the leaves in her salad. I didn't know we could eat sunflowers until I came into the garden family, but it's certain ones that you can eat.
Right. Yeah. That's what I said.
The more you eat it, the easier it is.
We can eat the leaves as well. There's so many, we can eat the pumpkin leaves, the cucumber leaves. Now you want to get them when they're young and tender, and not just because I like saying it, it's because the larger they get, I don't know, they've got this little texture to them, this funky texture. So I don't know, it's prickly but the younger you get them and eat them, the better. Yeah. Okay.
I just FAAFO last month, the daylilies are edible. And so I tasted one and they were so crisp and yummy. Lord help me, because Mr. ain't going to be trying to hear it, but I need them now. Indiana Bay.
I've heard that too. And even the hostas. I love hostas. I have so many hostas growing in my garden. And
you can eat those
every spring as they're emerging from the soil, that you can harvest those. And I hear that they taste a lot like asparagus, and I love asparagus. But what I do is I see them coming just as they're emerging. I see them coming up, and then it's like the next time I go out there, or I remember to go and harvest, they've already come up and sort of flowered out. But one of these years, I'm going to catch it at just the right time, because I would love to saute those and see how the hosta spears taste.
G Mama, can you drop Nikki's channel, please, if you don't mind? Be sure to like and share out the host and guest channels. We really appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
And make sure you hit the likes button. Almost every plant of I'm blind. Tall, beautiful plant is completely safe and delicious to eat when cooked. Lots of leaves become more bitter the bigger they get. That's just like I found out, when you let okra get too big, it becomes woody.
Yes, you got to get it young and tender. I keep saying it. It tastes better. And I know we like to see, these large fruits and vegetables, but really, if we get them at that young and tender age, it's when it tastes the best. It really does.
Okay. Hey, Miss V. Hey, Veggie Farming.
Hey, Veggie. How you doing, Veggie? Yeah,
Welcome in.
Thank you, big sis. Thank you.
Do you make your own condiments?
I don't. I don't.
Okay.
I'm still kind of a little lazy on that end, but I probably should, because if something were to happen, I should know how to do these things. So yeah.
Hey LGG, welcome in.
Hey,
because I got the information from Becoming a Farm Girl, Cassandra. She makes her own condiment.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's here in Maryland with me. Yeah,
I know, and she grows on her back. Yeah,
you see her green stalks. Yeah,
I want to get those. I want those. So, but to the point now, I just want to do everything, Nikki.
And you should do as much as you can. Yes, just make a list so you don't remember. You can remember what you want to do. But yeah, there's still so many things that I want to do as well. It's just the time and the effort, and But yeah,
okay,
catch up. Yeah, I should know how to make that from scratch.
Or your okra is gonna go from flower to harvest ready within 48 hours. When you see a flower, be ready to harvest that thing tomorrow for the following day. Exactly. At the ladies. Okay. Yep.
So
kohlrabi gets woody too. So better young and tender. That's probably why you got to do the young and tender thing with the kohlrabi.
That's probably why I didn't like it. It was so woody.
Hey, the Naked Gardeners.
How you doing? Good to see you.
I follow them too. I was introduced to them, but with CC talking about Tampa. You gonna participate May 4th, and I'm like, what you mean May 4th? What is May 4th?
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, she goes, oh, that's Naked Gardeners Day. I said, baby, I ain't even got a garden or something.
They're a good channel to watch, especially with your homestead coming. Yeah.
So I just appreciate all the knowledge because I know Jess with Roots and Refuge, she did a video saying, until you get your homestead, until you get your land started, start doing your classroom work, start learning the things that you want to incorporate on your homestead.
Right.
Start taking classes, getting books, and just reading up on all the new things that you want to put on your homestead. So when you get it, it won't be so overwhelming. Yeah. So the question is, do you have any favorite books that you go to as reference?
Any favorite books? No, not really. Nope. Okay. Nope, I don't. I guess I'm a little different. I will go online and look up something that I want to grow. And, just Google will take you down a rabbit hole and have you, research in all different directions. But I do have a lot of gardening books, but I don't really go to them that often. Maybe I should, but I don't know.
So what about herbal books, or is it the same thing? You go to Google?
As far as, generally, if there's something that I want to grow, I'll go to Google and figure out, okay, how do you grow this? What does it like? What doesn't it like? And I probably should. Again, I have all the books and stuff, but I probably should go to them more often. But Google is right there on my phone. It's so quick and easy. And it's usually I just have a simple question or, that I want to get answered really quickly. But I just get out there and do it. And I just learn that way. Yeah.
See, I'm an avid book reader. I have so many books. I just love books. I've always felt the need to have books because in case the Google shut down, the internet shut down, I have something that's at my fingertips.
Yeah.
So that's one reason why I do books.
I like this comment. Yeah.
He said, yes, let your room be your classroom. When God feels that you are ready, then he will set it where you need to be. And God has said it.
Yes.
He said it. I was in my car about to lose my mind. And something just said, get online and talk to your community. I got online, started talking to my community. The off-grid trucker and Diane Homestead came up. Now, Diane had already been on my panel, but the off-grid trucker never came up on the panel, but he always supported in the chat, he would be in the background. He gave me some information that literally been having me on cloud 9 for a week.
Love it.
And I will not tell anything until tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live and I'm gonna go from there.
Yes, I love it.
Hey, GT, welcome in. Welcome
Hey,
in.
GT, how you doing?
Hey, LP, welcome
Hi,
in.
LP. Hey, you
Oh,
guys.
did I miss anything? Thanks for tapping the like button, guys. We appreciate it.
Yes.
TX Lala, welcome in.
Hey, Lala.
All of things just come natural. I have a book of different medicinal plants and herbs.
Yeah.
Resources, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The analytic garden dancing, yes.
Yeah, I guess
Don't hurt the harvest say yes. She
yes.
said, baby, I ain't never heard you this happy.
I know. I can see it.
Happy.
I know. It's good to see you so happy. But yeah, I guess if the internet or ever shut down, then I do have my books that I can refer to. And I do go to them periodically, but it's not like I'm just in them every day or every week.
Okay. So, well, you already answered that question. If your garden could only have one type of plant, what would it be?
That is so wrong. That is so wrong. Oh, that's wrong.
And why?
One plant?
It says one plant.
I guess I'm gonna have to go with potatoes because they're filling and they preserve well and over a longer period of time than some other things. And so, yeah, your girl got to eat and be full.
I know.
Lettuce is not going to fill me up for very long. So
potatoes can go a long
potatoes, you can stretch them, mothers. Yeah, you can stretch them potatoes now. So
Mother Nature is your best professional and shows up for continuing edge.
Yes.
Is that elaborate on what you learn from other sources?
Yes.
For sustainability ventures for self-care, just dive right in and the first day I am going on there, taking my shoes and socks off, and I'm gonna ground myself.
You're gonna ground? Okay.
I am gonna ground myself. Hey, Homesteader Rachel, welcome in.
Hey, welcome Rachel. In. How you doing? But yeah, Tough Love Indigo. That is me. I just dive in and just just have the experience, and I learn what I learn, and that's that.
The analytic guard says she's been downright giddy. Sure has.
I know you have.
Sure has. Yes. Like a little kid in a candy factory.
Depending on the
season, summer, okra, fall, winter, collards. Okay, one plant.
I know, G Mama, one plant. That was wrong.
I know. I had to get a good question that was gonna make you think like.
Yeah.
KK, don't mind me. Okay, I'm trying to catch up, guys. Wait a minute. That's such a mean question. Help me out, but a great answer, nigga. Ground honey, ground. Yes, I can't wait.
Honey, ground, yeah.
And look, what the man gonna tell me? Because I asked him, if I pay for this, when can we take possession? Oh, well, you can take possession the same day and run around naked if you want to. I said, don't try me. Don't try me.
As soon as you put down that deposit, that's it. And you sign that paperwork, it's yours.
Exactly. So we're good to go. Nothing chilling. That's hands. Okay, don't hurt the harvest. Okay.
Does anybody else just go out into their garden and ground just barefoot? Is anybody else doing that? I don't really see anybody in your videos doing it unless you have a rule when you're recording, you put on your shoes, but I don't really see anybody out there barefoot.
Or unless they just got ugly feet and they don't want us to see it.
And I don't want to see them. Okay, keep them nasty toes to yourself.
Do you go out and ground
Show them to your mama. Show them to your mama. I don't want to see them.
Do you ground yourself, Nikki?
I don't because
you got OCD. I forgot.
I don't want no dirt in my toenails and all that stuff.
That's what soap and water for.
I know, and I probably should do it, just for that experience, But
I can't wait to do it. I'm
not on a daily. And I'm just scared I'm going to step on something and hurt my precious feet.
You have to look down when you walk.
I know. If there's a bug, something might sting me. If there's I don't know. I feel more comfortable with my boots on out there. You just never know.
How early do you get up?
How early do I get up? Now, I am definitely an early riser, but since I've been kind of semi-retired, I'm not getting up as early as I used to, but I'm usually up around 8:30.
Okay. My Renaissance said, no, Nick, I ground in boots.
You ground in boots. Exactly. That's how I ground, in boots.
And G Mama said, I keep my boots on in my garden.
Yeah. I don't like stepping on hard stuff. And, in my garden, I have that mulch, and I just, ouch, that hurts. Yeah, I don't have just like fluffy soil or anything. I've got that mulch, that hard mulch in my garden. I need to do it now that you reminded me. Listen, y'all gonna stop talking about my feet.
Indiana backyard say I always go out barefoot.
You do.
Yes. Miss V said I went barefoot in the garden as a kid out in the country, but not now. And see, I used to go barefoot in the country too, but when we got older, I stopped grounding myself. But I'm gonna stop back grounding myself. It's so much, it's so helpful and beneficial.
It really is. It is healthy and beneficial, right? Becoming one with the earth.
I'll walk around barefoot though. I haven't with my feet, but I've been doing it with my hands.
With your hands. Okay. Yeah.
Because I seen Eco Nation, he walked around, he was walking with, showing the video of his feet, just walking on the ground.
Man.
Yeah. I'm usually fully covered, trying not to be attacked by mosquitoes. Baby, mosquitoes in Mississippi bite through your clothes.
Yeah, mosquitoes like feet too, okay?
They like it all before the sun.
Yeah, they have a foot fetish.
Hey, Miss Shirley, I just got through talking about you. Hey.
Just a little bit.
I go in my yard barefoot, but not the garden. Okay. My feet are old. They need support.
I know, man. Like, woman down. I need my good feet.
I like to be wild in the garden. I am diabetic. I have to protect my feet. Okay, LGG. I know a lot of people that say that it's easy to get your feet cut if it wouldn't be good. So
that's what I'm afraid of, cutting my foot. Yeah.
I took all the grass out the garden, so
okay.
I ground my feet in the ocean bed.
In the ocean bed, yeah, I love the ocean. I love swimming.
I ain't putting my feet in nobody's ocean.
No, so you won't do that.
First of all, I ain't never seen the ocean, but I ain't getting in it.
You would love it.
I've been trying to. I was supposed to go to Savannah, and me and Mackenzie was going the extra day so we could spend the day at the beach. But then the stuff with my son-in-law happened.
Okay. You're gonna get to the beach.
I'm going to get to the beach one of these days.
Yes, you are.
You could just sit, not walk around.
Yeah, I'll just sit. Yeah, stand there and look.
Okay, wait a minute. Part. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, snap. I skipped over something. I'm not going to ask this question because I don't know how to pronounce the word. So,
okay.
And y'all not finna laugh at me.
I may need to use that for the spelling bee. What's that word?
It's, hold on. Let me put it on the big. Let me put it big.
Okay. Anesthetic.
Okay.
Aesthetic.
So it's what's your favorite aesthetic?
What is my favorite aesthetic? I just like things to be neat and pretty. I guess for me, that's aesthetically pleasing to me. Even when I'm like in the kitchen and I'm plating my meals, I eat first with my eyes, and so I like a pretty plate. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't like paper plates. I like real plates, real china.
Oh no, Nikki. It meant not that. I meant I should have read the examples like a cottage formal, Mediterranean, meadow, native, modern, like a type of garden. Like what is the
gotcha
fairy tale?
I guess my garden is what kind of garden do I like? Honestly, if you guys
bye, good night, Miss V. Have a good night.
Good night, Miss V. Thank you for being here. do you all remember the movie Baby Boy?
Yes.
And,
when the mom was sitting in that chair.
Yes, that was what I wanted. That, whatever that is called. That was the look. That was the look.
It was called I Don't Give a Care in the World.
She sold me in that movie. I was like, oh,
gorgeous garden.
Myself sitting there enjoying all of that goodness. Yes.
Have you ever seen the new Cinderella?
Nope.
In a scene, they had a regular garden, but the guy took her through these vines to a hidden garden.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
But it was so gorgeous, and I've always wanted a hidden garden on my property.
Very whimsical, like.
Yeah. Good night, Hands in the Dirt.
Good night, Hands. Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Night, Miss V. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
Okay. What are some of your silliest garden mishaps?
Some of my silliest mishaps. Probably cutting a vine that I should not have been cutting. Like when there was fruit attached, but there were so many vines and I thought I was snipping the right one. We were just talking about that recently. And yeah, mishaps like that. What are some other gardening mishaps?
A secret garden. Love secret gardens. Yes, they are so beautiful.
Yeah. That's the only one I can really think of is cutting something that I shouldn't have cut. Yeah.
So I don't know if you watch, I call Presbyterian Twin, right? She had a video that she was in her garden and she wasn't paying attention to what she was doing, and she was doing something and her hair wrapper fell on her.
Oh.
And she went to screaming.
Yes. It's like, look, no, but I could imagine it's like, you know how we do. It's like run and fight first and ask questions later. It's like, yeah.
But she didn't edit it out. She just left it pure raw.
And I love it.
I was dying laughing when she just I was like, oh my God.
I mean, sometimes I can be out there and if I'm walking past, a tree or something and a branch or, a leaf just touches my shoulder, I'm doing this. And yeah, you just react.
Yeah, because like earlier today, we had been out all outdoors. We had been in my storage because I had to find some paperwork. We had, and when I got in the house and I laid in the bed because I was tired from that sun climbing in that storage, and I didn't realize it was a bug on me. But I got in the bed and I kept feeling something crawling up under my shirt.
What?
And you know how you just doing this trying to figure out, baby.
You brought a bug home with you.
I look like this, Nick, and seen that bug. You should have seen me jumping out the bed like a fire.
Right. As they say, sleeping with the enemy, sleeping with the bug.
My daughter comes, she was standing in the door.
Look here.
She done seen it because I threw it and it landed in the window and she ended up killing it. I said, oh my God.
Man, yeah, I get that. Yes.
So don't hurt the harvest.
Nothing to be playing around with. Right?
No. Yes, that's what I did with my peace tree. Cut too much. Running out of the garden when a raccoon comes out, leaving everything out.
Exactly. We ain't got time for that.
LGC, I'm the queen of not editing.
Not that. Hey, you get.
I think that's what makes your video more genuine when you leave some of the mishaps off.
That's true.
Because if you constantly editing showing all the good and the perfect,
yeah,
that's not natural, Right.
Yeah, you definitely have to show the good and the bad, life and death in the garden. It's
Boots
exactly what mine's up.
I did not know, and there was a stink bug.
Oh my goodness, yeah, those things are horrible.
Exactly. It's I think I have you beat. Don't know how. I say sorry, baby. That right there was a trip.
But it's stuff out there. You don't know, like you said, what you're bringing into your hair. That's why I'm always checking my hair or shaking my hair out, because you just have no idea.
Okay. So, okay, this question says, do you remember the first plant that sparked your interest in gardening? If so, what was it and why? Do you currently have any plants that inspire a similar kind of interest?
Well, as I was saying earlier in the show, like I said, I started off with flowers, and then, like I said, I was walking down the aisle at the big box store, and I saw, shaking the hair out with the locks. Exactly. Because stuff can hide and get all up in
I know, honey. I didn't even feel that thing on me.
Yeah, that's even worse. Just hanging on and didn't even know it. But herbs, and after again planting the flowers, I started with herbs. I just saw the herbs and some rosemary and some other herbs, and that just it piqued my interest and my attention, and so it kind of just snowballed from there. Yeah.
Guys, if any of you all are interested in helping me and Mackenzie's cause, that's our GoFundMe. And we are just appreciate any type of donation.
The homestead, yes.
So this right here says, if you could change your garden or favorite outdoor space in any way, what would you do?
If I could change it in any way, only thing I really would like is maybe I would love like my lower in-ground beds. I would love like maybe 2 more of those white raised beds that I have in my garden. Other than that, it's not really a whole lot that I would change. I pretty much, I kind of like the setup that I have. Would it be nice to have a little bit more space? Of course.
I was just going to say that. I know one change you would do is add some more space.
Some more. I love those raised beds because I don't have to get down low. And, I plan on gardening for a long, long time. And so I'm hoping, God willing, that, as I'm up there in age, I'll still be able to go out and garden. So those raised beds are definitely an investment, and hope will be around for a long time. So I will be able to, continue to grow food even, as I get up there in age. So yeah, more space.
Okay. If anybody's interested in comment on the tonight's show, and we could talk about whatever topic you all want to talk about, please reach out to me and inbox me. My email is going across the screen, and I would love to have you as a guest on the show. I'm finding myself interviewing a couple of people. The other day I interviewed my Renaissance grandmother, yes, and that was pretty much epic. She gave a lot of wisdom. She gave a lot of knowledge. So make sure y'all go check out that video. So if you're interested in being a guest on the Tampa show, please let me know. I would love to have you.
Yeah, she's the best. So knowledgeable. Yeah.
That she is, just love her. Regardless, baby, she gonna get you straight.
Yes, exactly.
With her soap and her cream and her wisdom, she's gonna get you straight. She got an answer for you. If you don't, she gonna research it for you.
Exactly. That's what you do. Yeah, we don't know everything.
Exactly.
But we will get back to you.
Hey, Jamerica, welcome in. Welcome in.
How you doing?
Okay, so what's your favorite gardening tool?
My favorite gardening tool is, I have this shovel that it cuts through the roots really easily. I think it's called the something Slayer. Somebody asked me about it not too long ago. They saw it in my video, but it's shaped sort of like this, almost like a triangle, but a triangle is like pointed, but it's more of a blunted, and then it just goes down like this, and then it has the little teeth on the side. And I love that shovel. It just fits me perfectly. I'm 5'1", not that tall. And so
I'm tall. I'm 5'8".
Well, okay. Yeah, you got some height on you. But I just love the way it fits in my hand. I'm able to carry it. It's lightweight, but it is a workhorse, and I love that thing.
LGG, yes, my Renaissance grandmother is wonderful. I aspire to be like her. She is a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, she truly is. Now, can I ask you a question? You know, that's your favorite tool. Do you ever go out into your garden and just sit that tool down and go and do something else, and then you try to figure out where you set that tool at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, I have a Hori knife. I had a Hori knife that I absolutely loved. And I remember taking it and I was working in one of my raised beds on our what do you call it, on our patio.
Okay.
And I still to this day, I cannot find it. I'm pretty sure I buried it somewhere accidentally. One day, I guess I'll be digging up something and I'll find it. But Kay Renee's garden, she blessed me on my birthday with a Hori knife. She didn't know that I actually was looking for mine, that I lost it. So that was a nice gift. So thank you, Kay Renee. So but my shovel, yes, I'll drop it, put it somewhere, and then I go look at it. Now, where did I put that thing? And even my little hand shovels, I'll have it and I'll set it down, and then I'm off doing something else. Something else caught my attention, and then I turn around like, now where did I put that thing? My gloves, I do that too. I'll set it down, and I'm always losing stuff.
Bougie say I'm taller than her.
You taller than Bougie too? Yeah.
Hey, Cece, welcome in. Hey, Keisha, welcome in.
Hi, Keisha.
Yeah, I want one of them.
How tall are you, Cece? Cece looks like she's got some height on her.
Yeah, she does. She does. If those of you all just came in, hey, Blue Lotus, welcome in.
Hey, Blue Lotus, hey there. How you doing?
If any of you all want to be a guest on the show, please reach out to me via email. And if you got my phone number, you can reach out me text. So either or, however you want to do it, I would love to have you as a guest. Mm-hmm. Okay, Nikki.
Tampa got all the questions. I thought I was the question asker.
Well, I'm trying to be prepared.
You are. You are.
I learned a thing or two.
All right, Oprah.
Look, I learned a thing or two from watching you and Bougie and the guests on the chat.
All right, Tamara Hall.
Cece says she's 5'5".
Really? I would expected you to be taller than that. Really?
I did too. I thought she was taller than that too.
Okay, that's not okay.
I know they say Crafty Leo is tall.
Yeah, she looks tall too. And I hear that Whole New Perspective, Crystal? I hear she's tall too. Or no, maybe it's Pescatarian I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Pescatarian is tall too.
Yeah.
Indiana Backyard said they 5'2".
She's 5'2". Okay, yeah, I'm near you. 5'1".
I used to hate the fact that when I was in there just busy, minding my business, here come my mama. Damn, come here. Get this out the camera, lady. That's what the steps do for.
Yeah, you're the ladder. You're the ladder. Right.
Exactly. Cece said, she said, I did too. Cece said, Crafty is tall. Okay. I thought Cece was 5'7". Yes. I did too, bitch. I thought she was taller. And a little girl said she is 6 feet. Yeah, what? She's taller than me.
Wow.
Wait a minute. If your hands, we only got 12 more minutes. Okay. If your hands were literally garden tools, what would they be?
If my hands were gardening tools, it would be a trowel. Yeah, one of those hand trowels. I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Like Edward Scissorhands. Remember him?
Right, yes. I love that movie. Yeah. But yeah.
So a garden trowel?
Yeah. Trowel. Okay. Trowel. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did I miss anybody? Blue Lotus. Tigger said she's 5'9".
Really?
Ooh, we got some tall people in here. I do that to my daughter. She Bougie said I do that to my daughter. She's 5'8".
5'8" Okay.
Yeah. My mama always called. I'm trying to enjoy watching something. A whole hand for me.
A whole hand. But you know, with my raised beds, I already use my hands a lot of times. I won't use like a tool. I'll just take my hands because the soil is pretty soft.
So pretty much your hands, that trout is like the little fingers that you're talking about. Like, exactly. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah.
So my Keisha says she's 5'7".
Okay, y'all are tall, ladies.
What's your favorite flower scent? And how would you describe it?
It's that Oriental lily again.
But how would you describe the scent?
Oh man, it's really sweet.
Okay.
I guess when you think about like a honeysuckle and how sweet that is, and when you taste it, that's what that Oriental lily, the scent is. It's like, imagine the taste of a honeysuckle, that juice, that sweet juice. It's really sweet. It's just super sweet, and it just smells so. It is intoxicating.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Blue Lotus said, "I'm 5'8" or 5'9". Okay. Yes, we got some tall people in there.
Yeah, my little short self.
Okay, we answered that one.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you decide to buy a plant? Like, do you buy, how you like sales? I know, of course, everybody likes sales, but is cheap always better than expensive?
Sometimes it is what's convenient sometimes.
Okay.
And give me the question again.
How do you decide to buy a plant?
Decide to buy a plant. How do I decide to buy a plant?
I mean, it's seeds or actual, like a starter or something. So some of your plants grows from seeds, right?
Right.
And then sometimes you buy starters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. When I first started, it was pretty much I would buy starts from the big box store. But again, since I've been really growing for 4 years now, I'm enjoying more and more by planting seeds. It's definitely more rewarding. It's definitely easier on the pockets, in the budget. If I have to buy a start, it's because maybe I just didn't get things planted in time. Maybe I just I go in the store and I can't resist. Sometimes it's, you see something and it's there, and you don't have to drop a seed and wait weeks for it to appear. So yeah, different reasons like that. But yeah, it is definitely hard for me to go into a big box store and not come out with anything. Yes, I could drop a seed, but it's one of those those purchases where it's like, I just gotta have it. I gotta have it. And but yeah, I prefer definitely to plant from seed.
My Renaissance said, "Thank you so much for coming, Nikki. We enjoy you in your sleep deprived, delirious mode."
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, because Nikki, I mean, she be in here even when she's not up on the channel. I mean, on the panel, she's in the chat. She's in there talking as much as she can until she decides to go to sleep. She's my bed. I get it. I really give it to Nikki. She has really been supporting me. And I know I do go on at 9:15, no later than 9:30. But she be in there. She probably have.
Yeah.
Nikki get tired when she ain't joking no more.
Right. I just slid further down into the bed. I'm getting comfy now. Yeah.
Yeah. So
oh, thank you. Don't hurt the harvest. You're so sweet.
So I'm gonna read this, and then we got 7 minutes, and then we'll sum that up.
Okay.
I hope you come away with a smile and perhaps a few ideas to make your garden represent your ideas of beauty even more than it already does.
Was that a question?
No. It's just something I was reading to you.
Yeah.
It says, I hope you come away with a smile. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes.
And perhaps a few ideas to make your garden represent your idea of beauty even more than it already does. Yes. So if you then got some more ideas or more information from the people in the chat that you might think you want to incorporate in your garden or any suggestions. So I hope tonight put a smile on your face. And
I enjoyed myself. And yes, of course, these are all my people up in here. So yeah, I'm always learning from everybody here. Absolutely.
Wonderful chat with Nikki. She is so beautiful. Yeah, y'all, come on, help me sing. Oh, Nikki, she's so fine. You so fine. You blow out my. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, you so fine. You so fine. You blow out my. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Yeah. So if you want to sum up anything about gardening, herbs, to tell beginner gardeners, you know, now's the time.
Okay. Hey, Nikki Walker, that's my twin. High five, twin.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Thank you. Well, I would definitely say to anybody who is not growing your own food, start a garden. Start small. You know, if it's just 1 or 2 plants, if it's on your balcony, if it's just in a bucket, in a container, definitely give it a try, because the way things are going in this world, you know, we don't know really what's in our food. Unfortunately, it seems like the food is harming us more than it's helping us. So gardening is definitely a hobby. It's something that brings a lot of us peace and serenity, but we also need healthy food. We need to feed our bodies healthy food so we can be healthy, so that we can be around for a long time for our families and our friends. Definitely start a garden. For those who are already, if you're already gardening, you know, kudos to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying. Keep learning. Keep growing. Try some different plants. Just keep it fun. Keep it interesting. My slogan is find something you love and have fun doing it, because I am, and I want you to do the same. Anything else?
Do you have anything to say to the ones that might want to give up when they get frustrated when things don't go? If they got a vision and it doesn't go that way and they want to stop, do you have anything to say to those people?
Yeah, I think just in life in general, will throw us curveballs. Yes, we have in our minds what we want things to look like, how we want things to go, but life happens, and sometimes those curveballs come, for a reason. There's always a lesson to be learned. So instead of looking at it as defeat, look at it as, okay, what can I learn from this? Why did this happen? What is it that I'm supposed to get out of this? What is the lesson? And learn from it. So don't make the same mistake. Learn from the lesson. Don't beat yourself up about something that you've done, something you said, or whatever. Just learn from the lesson and move forward, so that you don't have to repeat that lesson again. Because that's just life. Life isn't perfect. Life is messy sometimes. And just keep going. Do not give up. Don't do that. Never give up on yourself, because you're worth it. Keep going, keep moving.
Do you have any suggestions making a blueprint of your garden, or do you suggest making a blueprint of your garden, etc.?
When you say blueprint, what I do is usually like in the dead of winter when it's cold and I'm just wanting that summer garden, I'm wanting that fresh tomato, that fresh eggplant and squash. I usually just take a piece of notebook paper, I sit down on the sofa, and I'll just map out what my garden looks like. And, I'll say, okay, well, this season, I'm going to plant the tomatoes here. And then I'm going to do the eggplant there. And the eggplant, I may color it purple, and I'll color code and have my little map. You remember those little key codes?
Yes.
We did in school. So I have those. And that's kind of how I plan out my garden, based on what I know I eat. Again, grow what you eat. Don't grow stuff that you know that you don't eat and you don't like. So I first think of, what is it that I know I like, I know I want to eat, and I want to grow, and then just figure out how you can map that out in the space that you grow in. And it definitely will help to, make the process a lot easier when you kind of know what you're growing and where you're going to place things in the garden. Now, usually once the garden gets up and running, you may have to move or shuffle some things around, but a plan is always good.
Okay. So Blue Lotus had mentioned that she's going to start her garden soon, and she's going to start small. Congratulations.
Yay.
And Nikki said use the challenges as a teaching tool.
Yes. Absolutely. Well said, Nikki.
At Roshetta. Is that Roshita? Hi. Hey, Roshita, welcome in.
Hi.
Tampa passed the torch to Salon after your show. She's celebrating her birthday.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, y'all. Let's get ready to go over there to Salon Diva.
All right, cool.
So, guys, we want to thank you all for coming to join us. If any of you all that's not subscribed to Nikki's channel, please do so. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to hit the likes up. I am Pam. My better half is over there. Say hey, Mackenzie. So we are a grandmother and a duo. A grandmother and granddaughter's duo team. So everybody, good night. Let's mosey over to Salon Diva. Have a good night.
Good night. Bye. Thanks for having me, Tampa.
You're welcome.
All right. See y'all.